Hey guys, and welcome to yet another 25 minutes and 56 seconds of my babbling. Woo! We're here with another apartment build. I'm not even going to call it a renovation because I took every single wall out and redid it. So this is a request. So Libby Smith, that's you, yes, you, Libby Smith, come on down. Requested an apartment for opposite siblings. And when I think, oh God, excuse me. When I think opposite, I automatically think yin and yang. That's what the first thing that popped into my head. And yin and yang, what is it? Black and white. So that's what we went with. We went with a black and white monochrome apartment. Every single thing in here is black or white. But for the bedrooms, because it's two siblings, we've gone for a black bedroom, which we're currently in, and a white bedroom. But the rest of the apartment is black and white. So black I thought was easier to do for a male sim. So as you can see, I'm just trying to find some black blanket to put over the bed. Unfortunately, the CC, when you use the colour filters, I don't think they've really done them correctly. So I got loads more stuff that was not black. So there was no point in using the colour filter. So epic fail on that point. But I'm trying to get a bed that has a black cover underneath. I didn't like that tiny little skinny bit of white bedsheet showing. So I know that I definitely don't keep that bed. I find another one that has a black bedding on it. I'm constantly still trying to maybe like cover it up with some more pillows or something like that. But we do get there eventually. So yes, also in this build, I found some new artwork to add to my CC collection, and I will link that down below. I was watching, see, look, all black. Oh, did I change it to grey? I was about to say, if I left that grey, I'd be like, what was the point of me searching the whole catalogue for a black bed? Anyway, yes, I was watching X Urban Sims, that's Jen, her CC shopping, and I don't normally watch it. It was Maxis Match, and I was like, but I saw on Twitter that she'd like downloaded a tattoo, and I was like, oh, let me watch the video to find out where she got it from. So I ended up watching the whole video, and she got some male CC from a website called Busted Pixels. So, and it was a recolour of that, you know, that City Living leather jacket and hoodie combo thing for men, and I was like, that is the best thing in the whole game for the men. I need to get me some recolors. So I went there, and then I saw that they also do recolors for artwork. Now they are all prints from like Society 6. I think that's an American thing. I don't know if they have it over here. I know it's definitely a website. So they have loads of different prints from Society 6, and I downloaded all of them. So I will link that website down below for you to go and get the same artwork that is going to be in this. I haven't recorded me putting the artwork in because, like an idiot, I did started this build and I totally forgot to put the CC in. Yep. So I had to shut down my game and reopen it and put the CC in. So that's what we did, and I'm really happy with this. I've never used that sunken bed before. I didn't even know it existed, but it did manage to survive my, what was it, my CC cull. So it did really well. But anyway, how are you guys today? Let me know in the comments. So right now it is 2:37 London time, which is where I am, and it is my lunch break. I have my cup of tea, typical British person, And I thought I'd quickly try and fit in this voiceover. It's been 4 days, I think, today since I last uploaded a video. I know, you probably thought I was dead. But no, I'm not. Just this week I have a cake order this week, so that means that all of my evenings and my time that I normally spent doing the Sims stuff, I have to do cake stuff. So I only have a small cake business because I have a regular job as well. And I'm not about having, 3 jobs? Because YouTube is a job. My normal daytime is a job, and cakes, I can't do 3 jobs. I'm sorry, I'm not Superwoman. But anyway, here we are in so yeah, that was the explanation of why I haven't uploaded in a few days. So I did this bedroom. I've had to cut out so much footage of me doing this bedroom. Let me tell you, I have no idea why, but something about it took forever just to do the makeup table where you're about to see it, like in front of the window. I don't know why. This whole apartment took me like 4 hours, and I have no idea why. The first 2 hours was good, you know, made some solid progress. The second 2 hours, I was like, you know, I went through the footage and I was like, that was just a whole load of nothing. You know, I spent like the last 2 hours putting like clutter places, or, you know, flitting from one room to the other. So new resolution of 2017 to add onto all the others I've got is decorate one room at a time. Mind you, that was probably already a resolution. No, that was already a rule I tried to follow before. I don't know why. That's why it took so long, because I didn't follow that rule in this place. But oh well. Yeah, and I just cut out there the amount of time it took me to try and figure out what mirror to put up there to make it look like a vanity table. I didn't want to use the what was it? Glamour stuff. Is it Glamour? Is it Lux? What was it? Vintage Glamour. That was the one. I didn't want to use the Vintage Glamour vanity table because it didn't really fit in. I wanted this to be modern. I think I'm going to call this video Modern Monochrome. So we were just going all out modern. We weren't doing any kind of period styling or anything. But this bedroom here is the white bedroom, of course, just in case you hadn't guessed. And so the siblings, I presume, one's male, one's female. The male likes black, the girl likes white, and the rest of the apartment is a combo of the two. See? Perfect. So this, not only did I want the black to be like masculine and kind of non-frilly, I also wanted the girl one to be kind of fluffy. So we do use, I think end up using like fluffy rugs and things. There's a couple of them in this room. And, oh, and I used that trolley unit. I don't think I've ever used that before. And that's from Get to Work. Who would have thought it? I think it's meant to be a medical tray thing. So, and also because she's a girl and she has a white room and she likes fluffy stuff, she also needs an ensuite because, come on now, of course she had to get an ensuite. So this does have a total of 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but one is like the shared bathroom and one is just for the girl. So she gets her own ensuite. The boy can suck it. He ain't getting it. Oh yes, and look, did I tell you in my CC Creator Showcase I was saying how I had that palm wallpaper that I have attempted to use 5 million times and never been able to use it? Well, in this build I managed to do it. I was so proud of myself for managing to finally use that palm wallpaper. It just brought everything to me. And here I am trying to find a wallpaper. So in this, I wanted it to really just be white. But of course, if you just have white, you don't have a pattern. So I tried to stick with white and grey to kind of still keep it cool. Here I am trying to find a white. Who would have thought it's so difficult to find a white wallpaper? But it was. And I ended up using my, was it neutral wallpapers? And those were also showcased in my CC Creator Showcase. I talked about those. And do I use my favourite flooring? Yes, I do. My new favourite flooring is the gym flooring from City Living, but Peacemaker's version of it, because he's changed it so that there is a kind of whitey grey version that comes with City Living, but the Peacemaker one has slightly lighter kind of, you know, the grooves in between the boards. It's grey rather than like black, and it's more white rather than grey. And you know how I feel about white colours and the lack of proper whites in the game. I'm pretty sure in the end anyway, I don't think for the build, but for the screenshots, I go through and make sure that I change all of the lighting to bluish lighting, just to make the white look white, because I think it's important in this build, if you're doing a black and white build, that the white does actually look white. So we've moved on to the kitchen because I still spent forever in that stupid white bedroom look. See, it's changed. So this build probably took so much longer because I kept on changing the layout slightly, tweaking it along the way. But it does end up looking all right. We don't leave that there. I think I've cut out when I've changed it, but there ends up being about 3 tall cupboards there instead. But again, Peacemaker in the kitchen. If you know of any other kitchens that you think look good, any other CC kitchens that you have in your game that you haven't seen me used and they are nice, let me know. Send me a link or something, because I'm forever looking for kitchens, because I'm kind of conscious of the fact that all of my kitchens look the same because they are the same kitchen. So we just want to kind of mix it up a little bit. And I've still yet to do the, what was it, CC free build. So let me have a look at my little list of things to do. So we had this video suggestion. This is the apartment for opposite siblings, and I've still got I'm in the process of doing a penthouse, a Peacemaker penthouse. If you want a sneak peek of how that is going, head over to my Twitter, link down below, shameless plugging. But I put some photos up the other day, well, photos, screenshots. Also, I've got a classy bathroom to do. I think these will probably all get done by like next week, when I don't have cake stuff to do. And also I have a Parisian build. So this Parisian build though that I've got to do, I've had a request for a Parisian build and also a Parisian apartment. Now, when I think Parisian, I always think of a certain type of window, and they just don't have them in an apartment in the game. So I'm thinking what I might do is pick an apartment and recreate it just on an empty lot and put the windows that I want in. And you can add it into an apartment, or it's just for the screenshots. I want to change the window. I don't want these horrible windows in it. That is a shame actually, that you can't change the windows. I wish there was a cheat that allowed you to change the windows on the outside, because also my layout of course got dictated by the position of the windows. So that is why it's less flexible as well. I wanted to put walls in certain places, and I was like, no, I've got to make like this living area this size, because then it's, you know, the windows got one square space between the window and the wall. So yeah, that's what really sucks about these apartments. And I can tick this off my list. It's my pen. Tick, list, done. Boop. And yeah, those are the 3 I've got left. 3 suggestions. And I have to do a CC free build. And that is it. So any more suggestions, feel free to leave them down below as always. What else have I written down? No, that's it. No more suggestions, people. What other thing did I want to do? I can't remember what it was though. It'll come to me hopefully before the end. Fingers crossed and all that. But yeah, I really like this apartment. I think I could I live in monochrome? I think I could. My room is decorated like taupe. I had a slight obsession a couple of years ago. Was it a couple of years ago, where I just loved the colour taupe. So my room is taupe. Taupe and grey. Maybe I should... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. That was on my list of things to do. I was going to recreate my bedroom in real life, because MX Sims had a whole load of CC that was IKEA furniture, and my room is IKEA overload. So I could actually recreate most of the stuff in my bedroom, apart from my desk. Which is IKEA as well, but no one's ever copied it for The Sims. So that's another thing to do. And what else can I say? Oh, I would also like to know, what are your New Year's resolutions? Because I have decided this year that I shall be trying to make this channel so much more professional. If you didn't know, if you hadn't heard before, I thought about starting a YouTube channel about probably a year and a half ago, and I was like, okay, if I'm going to start a YouTube channel, it has to be professional. I'm a graphic designer. I have to make the intro. I have to do this. I have to do that. And then I would never get the time to do the intro, and never get the time to do all the other stuff, or, you know, make channel art that I was really, really happy with. So I just decided one day, I was like, oh, forget about trying to make it perfect. Let's just start it and just see where it goes. So that's what I did last September. And so this year is about getting the channel artwork and the intros and everything to go and kind of complete the little package of what I've just started, because, you know, possibilities are endless and all that. I saw one Sims YouTuber I followed, like, everyone was showing how much they'd grown in 1 year, and I found it amazing. What was it? I saw someone said they had about under 200 subscribers at the beginning of 2016, and by the beginning of 2017 they had 28,000 subscribers. I was like, whoa, okay, fingers crossed that happens to me. But, you know, I'm running out of ideas of what builds to do at the moment. So, you know, help a sister out. Let me know, because I don't want all of the builds to look the same. I want variety, and I don't want it to be boring for you. You know, there's nothing worse than boring. But yeah, and on this note, I'm going around I think I'm putting finishing touches, but I still got another like 5 minutes of this build. What the hell do I do in 5 minutes? I think we're kind of relatively where it ends up being. Maybe I change a few things. Oh yeah, and I try and put a giant sign in the bedroom because, you know, you're really going to be able to sleep with a giant sign in your room. But, oh yeah, I totally forgot that I have this DJ booth in the bedroom as well, and there's tiles on the walls. Do you know what? I've never put tiles in a bedroom before, but you know, first time for everything. And one of my resolutions for 2017 is to try and use objects that I have never used before in my builds, kind of mix it up a little bit. I'll probably just do that in my CC free build, but I haven't thought of what to do for my CC free build. So any suggestions? This whole video is me just saying any suggestions, but I have no idea what else to talk about for these last like 5 minutes. I'm all talked out, to be quite honest. Oh, I can tell you about my CC clear out. So let me tell you, this is the first thing I have built since I did my CC clear out, and it feels good. Not that it made me any faster. I thought the CC was the thing that was holding me back before from being fast at building. No, I'm just generally slow. And it doesn't matter if I have to scroll for 2 items or 20 million. I'm just slow. So I cleared out all my CC. You know, if you weren't pretty, your name wasn't on the list and you weren't coming in. So I'm really happy with all of the stuff I managed to get rid of. And now I've gone and got all those prints from, what was it, Busted Pixels. But those are amazing. I put them all in. They will be in the screenshot, so you'll be able to see some of them. But I've got so much more. There's some other like colourful ones that obviously couldn't be used in this build because it's black and white and it's monochrome. Oh, this is what we're doing. Yeah, I love that City Living like geometric wall panel thing, but it is so big. It's really difficult to try and fit it in. And here I am trying to put more black. Well, I say black, it's kind of dark grey, but that's as dark as we could get for the walls. I'm trying to put that in so that it was more of a mix. At that time it was kind of, I don't know, it all looks kind of like one colour. It didn't look very monochrome. We needed more mix and match kind of next to each other. And here we are doing the shared bathroom. So we're doing both at the same time. See, this is my problem. I keep on flitting from room to room and doing... You see how indecisive I am? Like, I'd wish... Still going, trying to... Yep. I always do that. I probably like go through 5 million swatches and then just end up sticking with what I had originally, which is really stupid. But I think we probably all do that anyway. And this bathroom, I love the rug I live for. I can't remember who that is from. I'll have to have a look. If you want to know, ask. I'll look in my game. But most of this is Peacemaker. Yep, all of this bathroom, Peacemaker, even those units. Because I liked the idea of this whole built-in kind of towel area and storage unit, but the one that came with, what was it, Hampton's Getaway? Yeah, the Peacemaker set, it didn't really fit in there properly, and it was a totally different style to what I was trying to go with. This is just modern. So, and she, of course, whoever she is, the lady that loves white, she gets a bath. That's from Spa Day. See, I can do no CC. Spa, yeah, and I did the sink from Spa Day as well. Oh, that was kind of interesting. Oh, and in the corner there, there is stuff in the wrong direction. I have no idea how to change that. But yeah, I've just realised something. I don't think I've put the overhead screenshot in this video. So don't worry, I will. These are the screenshots. Woo! I'll put the overhead screenshot in now before I export. And the bathroom. What else have we got coming up? Oh, and the other bathroom. I love the colour of the sunset. The purple and the pink. And this is it. So it's up now on the gallery as a room. Thank you very, very much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.